there, and in this video tutorial I'm going to be going through how to set up and tune your low speed needle for your Nitro RC vehicle. Now down here we have the Nitro Tech bug crosser using SH18 engine, and the first thing I'm going to be looking at is how to properly tune the low speed needle. So I'm going to start up the engine, and this setting is how a properly tuned Nitro engine should be like. This is the properly tuned, okay? So that was how a properly tuned LSN or low speed needle should sound. You can see that I pinched the fuel line, and that is one way. If you pinch the fuel line, that is the best way to determine how well set your low speed needle is. Ideally the engine should take around 3 to 5, 6 seconds ish to quit after you have actually pinched your fuel line. So if it takes ages to quit, it means your low speed needle is too rich. If it takes just hardly any time after you've pinched the fuel line and it just cuts out almost immediately, that means that it is running too lean. So the way to adjust this is, remember your low speed needle is the one that is in the middle of this carb barrel here. Okay, so here we are. This is your low speed needle, okay? Thank you. And actually, on your low speed needle is the low speed needle screw. Now, turning it clockwise will mean that your mixture becomes lean. Counterclockwise, your mixture will become rich. What I'm going to do now is richen out my low speed needle, that is counterclockwise turns. And I'm going to show you what it's like when you have a very, very rich low speed needle setting, okay? Okay, so you saw there, the low speed needle is very, very rich because it started on a high RPM, then the RPM went very, very low, almost, and then it actually quit. Let me richen it a bit more, and we will see now. Okay, so you saw there, if you have a look down here, you saw there, as soon as I remove the igniter, the engine quits. You see? Hang on. Okay, so all of that is actually signs of your low speed needle being far too rich. The signs are when you remove the igniter, the engine quits, or you have to have quite high throttle applied in order for the engine to start. You can see that just on the standard idle gap, it just won't start because there is too much fuel in there. Oops. But so you've seen now where it is very, very rich. Now, once again, let me show you the correct setting. Remember, once you pinch the fuel line, it should take about 3 to 6 seconds to quit. Pinch the fuel line. Okay, so that was 6 seconds, or 5 or 6. So that is the proper setting. Now what I'm going to do is lean out the low speed needle. And remember, leaning is the clockwise turns. Okay, so I'm just leaning it now. Okay. You'll notice that the idle goes very, very high. So that is a lean setting, because you saw the wheels were spinning, the idle was very, very high. That shows that it is very, very lean. Let me show you once again. And when I pinch the fuel line, it will cut very, very quickly. That was just 2 seconds once I pitched the fuel line. That shows you that your low end is very, very lean. That is dangerous for the engine, does not have enough fuel to lubricate it properly. So you've seen the concept of having a too rich low speed needle setting and also a too lean idle speed setting. So the way to do that once again is to simply pinch the fuel line. If you're having troubles and having troubles with your low speed needles tuning, then pinch the fuel line, see how long it takes to quit. If it takes ages to quit, then you need to lean it out clockwise turns. If it takes hardly any time at all to quit, then you need to richen it out counterclockwise turns.